What's good, y'all? Jeeper Prince back with another video, and today we are simulating the NBA Finals. Now, I know a lot of people did not picture the Suns or the Bucks getting this far, let alone being in the finals, but here we are. Now, we do know that the playoffs have been injury riddled, a lot of players have been out and stuff like that, and everybody has their whole agenda about, oh, this team was injured, and you know, that means they don't have a real ring, it's a Mickey Mouse ring, or whatever you want to call it. In all honesty, before the pandemic happened, injuries happened and players were still winning championships and rings. It's just a part of the game. But that's besides the point. We're trying to get into this final simulation and see who 2K thinks is going to win the finals. So we're going to simulate this first game, and the Bucks take game one. Let's see who the box score. Ayton scored 18, Book scored 16, Bridges scored 16, and Saric, surprisingly, I think coming off the bench, scored 12. Paul only scored 9 points, which is crazy, but he had a decent amount of assists. Crowder 6 points, Cam Johnson 6 points, Cam Payne 5 points, and Torrey Craig 0 points. Wait, why in the world does Torrey Craig have 26 minutes played? 26 minutes and he scored nothing. Missed every shot, only 1 assist and 4 rebounds. That is crazy. And he was getting 26. Wow. Like he's a starter. That's crazy. Not Giannis, my bad. Middleton scored 23 points. Who is this? Brian Forbes got 20 minutes in a playoff game. That's crazy. And he got 21 points. So I guess that's who 2K thinks is going to get the most time for some reason. With 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Giannis got 14 points, crazy, in 34 minutes with 13 rebounds and 6 assists. Drew Holiday had 13 points. Bobby Portis 9. Also to remind you guys, it's not completely accurate with the injuries and stuff like that. So Dante DiVincenzo, I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but he is in this still, and he has 8 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 dimes. Jeff T got time somehow. Pat Connaughton got 10 minutes with 8 points. Brook Lopez 22 with 7. PJ Tucker with 3 points in 14 minutes, so that's not too crazy off of real life. So let's simulate game 2 and see who 2K has winning the second game of this series. And 2K has Milwaukee taking a 2-0 lead in this series against the Suns. So let's check the box score and see the points. So Chris Paul went off after having 9 points in the last game and got 36 with 9 assists and 1 rebound in 32 minutes. Ayton with 23 points in 28 minutes with 8 boards and 1 assist. Booker's still not going past 20 points for some reason with 15 points in 26 minutes. Cam Payne with 12, Saric with 9, Johnson with 9, Kaminsky with 8. Torrey Craig is still getting 26 minutes for some reason with 8 points. Mikal Bridges with 7, Jay Crowder with 23 minutes and no points. That is crazy. 23 minutes and you don't put up a single bucket. Wow, not even off the free throw line. And the Bucks, Giannis finally goes over 20 and gets 27 points in 35 minutes with 14 boards and 5 assists and 3 steals, but with 5 turnovers. Middleton with 26 minutes and 31, no, I said 26 minutes. 26 points, 31 minutes. Drew Holiday with 19 points in 32 minutes. Jeff Teague is still somehow getting more than over like 10 minutes a game, I think, for some reason, with 15 points in 17 minutes. Bobby Portis with 13 points in 28 minutes. Brook Lopez with 11 points. And everybody else. PJ Tucker with 1 point. Wow. Everybody else did not play. So let's see who wins game 3. And 2K finally has the Suns getting 1 in this series, so they avoid a sweep. And let's check out the box score to see the points and stuff like that. The Bucks, Giannis scored 33 points, 12 rebounds, and 10 assists, getting a triple-double in his finals appearance. Drew Holiday, 16 points. Chris Middleton 14, Brian Forbes 14, DiVincenzo 11 points, Bobby Portis 11. PJ Tucker finally gets more than like 2 or 3 points with 5 points in 12 minutes. Brook Lopez with 4 points in 25 minutes, which is unacceptable in the NBA, to be honest. That's just unacceptable all around. Like, the whole globe knows that. Pat Connaughton with 3 points in 10 minutes. Jeff Teague with 2 points in 17 minutes, and everybody else did not play. Devin Booker went off with 28 points in 25 minutes. Chris Paul with 18, Ayton with 18, Crowder with 13, finally playing well. Kaminsky with 12, Craig with 12, Cameron Payne with 10, Sarge with 9, Johnson with 5, Bridges with 2 in 27 minutes, unacceptable. Everybody else did not play, and as we can see from points by the quarter, the Suns and Bucks scored the same amount of points in the first quarter. Suns dropped 33 on them in the second, and they dropped 31 in the third. And the Bucks outscored the Suns in the fourth, but it wasn't enough to try and get the win. And we are about to see who 2K thinks is going to win Game 4. And 2K has the Suns coming back, tying the series 2-2, winning Game 4. Giannis dropped 27 points, Drew with 15, Middleton with 10, Teague with 10, DiVincenzo with 9, Portis with 7, Lopez with 7, Forbes with 7, Tucker with 3, Connaughton with 3, and everybody else did not play. Booker dropped 25 points. Kaminsky coming out the gate with 27 minutes dropped 19 points. Chris Paul with 17, 18, I said 18, oh my god. Ayton with 16 points, Crowder with 11 points, Bridges with 6, Sarge with 4, Payne with 4, Craig with 2, Cam Johnson scoring 0 off the bench. Everybody else did not play. And pretty much the Bucks just got outscored almost every quarter except the fourth, and they just couldn't come back and try and win Game 4. And we are now about to continue the simulation with Game 5 and see who 2K thinks is going to win Game 5. And 2K has the Bucks leading the series now 3-2 in a blowout to the Suns, 140-119. Booker scored 21, Sarge with 20, Ayton with 13, Craig with 12, Paul with 11, Bridges with 10, Kaminsky with 10, Crowder with 8, Payne with 7, Johnson with 7, and everybody else did not play. So I think this is the first box score that I've seen where somebody has at least scored a point and not just, came off the bench and scored nothing. At least everybody's played or gotten the point somehow. The Bucks, Giannis with almost 40 points, almost 20 boards and 5 assists. Wow. That's a great playoff performance if that ever happens in real life with this series. Middleton with 22, Portis with 16, Lopez with 14, Holiday with 13, Forbes with 13, Teague with 8, DiVincenzo with 7, Connaughton with 5, Tucker with 3, and everybody else did not play. And looking at the box score, it seems pretty close looking at the box score, but if you just look at the total, the Suns got obliterated by almost 21 points. Now, we will see if this goes to a Game 7 after this simulation of Game 6. And will the Bucks be able to complete the series? Will the Suns come back and tie the series and probably win the series? Who knows? And we're about to let 2K simulate Game 6. And the Suns tie the series 3-3 with a narrow victory with the Bucks, with 124-117. The box score says that Giannis scored 28, 19 rebounds, 10 assists, so another triple-double performance, but it just wasn't enough for the win. Middleton with 26 points, Portis with 13, Holiday with 12, Lopez with 8, DiVincenzo with 8, Forbes 8, Teague with 7, Tucker with 3, Connaughton with 2, and everybody else did not play. And the Suns, Ayton with 23 points, 16 boards and 2 assists. Paul with 19 points, Bridges with 16, Johnson with 15, Booker with 14, Payne with 10, Crowder with 9, Sarge for 7, Craig with 6, Kaminsky with 5, and Galloway, who only got 1 minute of playing time, scored 0 points. The same with Javon Carter, and Alex Nadir is the only person that did not play this entire game. So 2K predicts that this NBA Finals will go to 7 games. Now the big question is, can Giannis get that Finals MVP and NBA championship, or can Chris Paul finally get that championship that has eluded him for almost the past 16 years? We are about to simulate Game 7 of the NBA Finals according to 2K. And the Suns win the NBA Finals. Chris Paul finally gets that chip. Booker, Ayton, and the rest of the squad finally get their chip, along with Crowder finally getting a chip as well. That is crazy. I mean, I feel like this could go to a Game 7 in real life, to be honest. And Ayton is surprisingly the Finals MVP with 18 points per game, 3 offensive boards a game, with 11 actual boards altogether in a game, 2 assists per game, and 1.6 steals per game. We're going to check out the box score with the Suns. Booker dropped 24, Ayton with 19, Paul with 18, Sarge with 12, Crowder with 11, Kaminsky with 9, Bridges with 8, Torrey Craig with 8, Cameron Payne with 8, Johnson with 6, and nobody else played on the team. Giannis, not even Giannis, Middleton outscored him again. Middleton with 27 points, Holiday with 20, Giannis with 17, Forbes with 15, Lopez with 14, Portis with 10, DiVincenzo with 6, Teague with 6, Connaughton with 5, and Tucker in 11 minutes scored 0 points. Everybody else did not play. And in the box score itself, they scored the same amount of points in the first. The Suns edged them past by 5 in the second. And the Bucks scored 37 on 31 on the Suns. And the Suns got 36 in the fourth quarter and 32 in the fourth. Kind of mad that I didn't actually simulate it like y'all could see the gameplay and stuff. But I'm gonna assume that it was one off a buzzer beater or something like that. Let's try and spice it up or something like that. But they win a narrow victory by 3 points. And so 2K has predicted this entire series with the Suns winning in 7. But in my opinion, in real life, I feel like this can go to a Game 7. Honestly, I feel like it depends on the health of Giannis, because if Giannis isn't healthy and if that knee isn't correct, I don't think they're going to 7, let alone I don't think they will win the series, even though I know Holiday can go off along with the other players on the team. It's just the Suns' offense is just crazy. Everybody knows the Suns' offense is crazy. And once they get hot, it's a wrap. But that's it for this video. If you want to see more 2K videos or just more videos on my channel, click the subscribe button, share this with your friends, and like it as well. I'd love to boost up my part of the algorithm and stuff like that. But as I said before, that's all for this video. Peace.